Good morning. Okay, night before last it got down to 29 degrees, and last night it got down to about 30 degrees. So I'm experimenting. As you can see, my collards and my Brussels sprouts, that's a Brussels sprout there. As you can see, I'm starting to get, I didn't want my tomatoes to go away. So I covered them all up. That's some of them that's left. And they were all covered up, just like this. I covered them up with bed sheets, which my wife allowed me to use, provided I wash them all when I get through. So, sorry for the camera shake. Yeah, I put clothespins on them to hold them in place in case the wind got bad. So now we're going to pull this sheet off and see how good it did in keeping the tomatoes and the plant away from the freeze and the frost. And look, it worked. See, the leaves are still green, bright. The tomatoes look good. Yes, we got plenty of tomatoes here on November 30th. So as we get ready to head into the month of December, we will have more tomatoes coming. That looks good. See? And it shouldn't have another frost this month. So everything should last at least till January. Wouldn't that be cool? Be out here picking tomatoes in January. Now I had some worm damage here. They got on the bottom side of the leaves where I didn't see them until I got out here, and they had already done most of the damage. But that's okay. It's coming back pretty good. That's a collard. As you can see, they're about ready to pick right now, I believe. And see, this tomato plant down in the bottom, it did real good. Not much damage down there. Now up top, yes, as you can see here, see the frost damage on that? The leaves they won't come back. But this part of the plant will. All right, here's a perfect example. That's where it just got too cold and it froze. But look down here, the rest of it looks good. So we will leave these tomatoes, which I believe are Better Boy tomatoes. We will leave these on there. But unfortunately, the plant that was the best experimental this year, this is Better Boy Plus, the first year I've ever found them. Apparently, my sheet did not protect it from the freeze, and most of the plant is like this, and it will not come back from that. I only see a few leaves back here close to the fence, so I guess the heat from the fence, the residual heat from the fence, kept it. But these are the best tomatoes there is. You know, Better Boy's got great flavor. These are better than Better Boy. They really are Better Boy Plus. So unfortunately, I got to decide to pick these and take them in the house and hope they turn green, or either leave them here for a day or two and see what the plant does. See if it can come back, because there is some green. But look at these purple hull peas. Oh yes, they are completely gone. The frost has killed them. So I'll come in here, I'll pull up my hoses and get them out of the garden, and then rototill this whole area in. And yes, here's a few more. I have a hard time telling the collards and the Brussels sprouts. I should have marked them and I didn't, so I know better next year. But that's a collard. That's a Brussels sprout. I can tell by the leaves are rounded on the edge. These are not. But there is no Brussels sprouts yet. As you can see, they'll come up at the cracks of the stalks and the limb. And there's Charlie Girl trying to help me. Yes, she's good help out in her garden, and she keeps me company. So all this will be tilled in, which will add nitrogen back into the soil. So in the spring, I will plant Mississippi purple hull peas in here, and maybe some English peas, and they will love the nitrogen that these are putting down into the soil, and they should do wonderful. Yeah, that's another plant. I don't know what this is. Some of these I grew from seed. They were supposed to be Better Boys, but you can see that one survived pretty good. There again, up against the fence, and I think the fence, the residual heat from the fence, kept them just above freezing. Yes, okay. But some of the other ones, no, see, that one there, as you can see, the only good is down here. But she does have some tomatoes. So we might just, we're gonna have to figure out how to eat green tomatoes. What to do with them, other than just fry them up. Okay, that's the report from me and Charlie out in the garden. Bye-bye.